Welcome to Living LeDovid, Part 2. A number of years ago, I was talking to a Holocaust survivor, and they shared with me something remarkable. They said that initially, as the horrors of the Holocaust began to unfold, they were driven out of their homes, their property was confiscated, people were being tortured, people were being persecuted. It was extremely difficult for them to cope. They felt that everything had been taken away from them. Their entire lives had shattered. They shared that at some point in the concentration camp, all of a sudden, they had an epiphany. And the epiphany was that the Nazis could take every single thing away from them. Their families, their property, their home, everything, their lives. But the Nazis could never take away who they really were. They couldn't take away their pnimius. They couldn't take away their neshama. They couldn't take away their beliefs. They couldn't take away their amunah and their bitachon. And that gave them tremendous strength and the will to persevere. The understanding that there's still something that I have that you can never take away, and I will never, ever sacrifice it. I think that that's pshat in the second pasuk of LeDovid, even though it seems like a little bit of a strange pasuk. The pasuk says, "B'kroi v'olai mireim la'acholes psari." When evildoers come close to me, they want to consume my flesh. Tsarai va'oivai li. They're my enemies. Heima kashnu v'nafalu. They'll stumble and they'll fall. What does it mean when it says when the words say "lechol es bisari," to consume my flesh? That sounds horrible. Perhaps the pshat is that bisari means my chitzonius. It means my body. It means my bones and my flesh. It means the physical part of me. Says David HaMelech, they want to kill me. They want to take my life. But I understand that that's the only thing that they could take away from me. They could never take away my pnimius, my true essence, who I really am, my neshama, my beliefs, my amunah b'bitachon. That's something they could never take away. And that understanding alone gives me tremendous strength that heimakashnu nafalu. They'll stumble and they'll fall. They think they could exterminate me. They think they could get rid of me. They think they could get rid of Klal Yisrael. It's just destroying the outside shell. But the pnimius, the nitzchias of Klal Yisrael, the eternity will live on. And the Chodesh Elul, we need to recalibrate and understand who we are. Often when we think of ourselves, we think about our bodies. We think about the physical, material part of ourselves. But that's not really who we are. That could come and that could go. The only part of us, ourselves, that's eternal, that's nitzchi, that perseveres, is our neshama. It's our soul. It's our belief. It's our connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's our essence. That's our core. That's Chodesh Elul. Who I am really at my essence and at my core. And if so, no one could take that away from me because that's something that I have to own.